What it do? It's your boy Ja back at it again. Today we got Lil Meech. Can't go without. CMG EQ. That's what it is. EQ. Yeah. We got Lil Meech EQ today. You know, I knew who not Lil Meech. Excuse me. Big Meech was since I was like knee high. You feel me? My brothers and shit. Bad influences or whatever. But the case be is, Big Meech was that guy, you feel me? Like, for a nigga in the South to hear about somebody up north getting, his shit off, like, that nigga really got them doing his thing or whatever. But, 50 Cent came out with the show about him, then put his son in it. I ain't gonna count. 50 Cent is a motherfucking guru, like, uh, a fucking genius for real. Like, that boy really goddamn be putting some shit together, but, uh, yeah, got Lil Meech playing his daddy and shit. Like, that's pretty cool or whatever. But we gonna get into the video. Lil Meech can't go without. Think I'm Big Meech. Hold on, my phone. Larry Hoover.
You the first actor to be on the rock.
Right.
That's crazy, bro. Shit, I'm glad to be here. I appreciate y'all having me. Shit, feeling good. Good to be on GQ. What's up, GQ? It's Lil Meech, the boss of all bosses, and you watching
That boy
on the rock.
chain thicker than a bitch. I ain't gonna count.
I really been into jewelry since I was a baby growing up, even before my dad got locked up. And I was around him as a kid, and I got to see, the jewelry back then. I didn't really understand what it was, but as I got older and started to talk to him more, he always had me with chains and watches and shit.
Damn, that nigga look just like his daddy. What the fuck? Hold on, that nigga look just like his daddy. Damn.
With chains and watches and shit, but he
Boy,
was
gotta
just
see
to
him
tell
up
me
on his
all the
neck. That
watches
shit
and shit
real
he used to
life.
buy me as a baby.
See the
And all
money
the shit
stuck
I
in
used
his
to have,
pocket.
and how he was the first one going to Jacob for real. Jacob is one of the top line, like, if not one of the best jewelers in the world. Pops was going to Jacob in the 2000s and the 90s, like, been doing that, so. And ever since I was growing up myself, I always wanted to get my own shit. I had my first 2 BMF pieces I went and bought. But after that, I went to Elliot. I mean, Elliot like this, my brother. Elliot did my new BMF piece. My old BMF pieces I don't have no more. To me, he's the best jeweler in the world.
He threw him away.
His jewelry is priceless and timeless. Like, it's just a different type of craft.
That bitch tough. Like, every piece of that bitch is a diamond. That bitch is.
Shit that he does. Okay, Elliot charged me $200,000 just for this Cuban. This Cuban is like 1,100 grams. It's chunky, real big. Yeah, I really can't have this on for longer than 3 or 4 hours.
My neck started. Yeah,
the lock say Eliante on it. Say his name, his signature. They got the 3 big boogers on each side. So ain't no regular Cuban. You might find a regular Cuban for 50 or for 100 maybe, but it's 200 just for a kilo.
What's the pendant cost?
3 just for the pendant. This some shit like either I give my daddy, like when he come home, like I keep this forever, like, you can't even go no bigger than this, You don't see no silver or gold, you see straight water.
How does it feel to play your father in BMF?
First off, I can't even put into words how I feel. So, this is something that him and 50 Cent talked about while I was a teenager in high school still. He told me, like, I really don't know who gonna play me, but I really want you to play me. 50 Cent held his first casting call in Atlanta, and my dad told me to fly out there so I could meet him for the first time. I actually met 50. He was looking at me I seen him just looking at me. He just like, man, I want you to play your pops. Can't be nobody else but you. I'm looking at you right now. He like, you just him. He like, man, I'm finna put you up in acting classes. I need you to move to LA. He paid for it, make sure I was good. All I had to do was show up.
He paid for that. I told you, 50
Cent.
50 Cent is a real nigga, bro. Flew the nigga out. I don't know if he flew him out, but I guess he flew him to LA. Paid for the nigga acting classes. Got him right. Said, you about to make this bread.
5 days a week. The only days I had the rest of Saturday and Sunday. In those days, I still had to study. I'm thinking that
500,000 on his neck.
acting is just reading lines. You know, we watching movies, all we looking at is just reading lines. We don't know that it's emotions and you have to be natural and stuff like that. So I knew it wasn't gonna be easy, but I didn't think it was gonna be that hard. This is one of my favorite pieces because it's sentimental and mean a lot to me because 50 gave it to me. And you know, 50 like my second pops, like he like my mentor. You know, like me and him talk every day. He just makes sure I'm always in a mind frame of trying to be great and trying to excel and be better than I was last year. I wear this piece almost every day, especially like when I'm just chilling, not doing nothing. Or even if I'm going somewhere, I might just throw it on if I don't feel like wearing my big, you know, heavy chain. So I really love this piece a lot. This was made by Taja Diamonds in New York City. One of our homies, Pooch. Shout out Pooch, New York.
Shout out Pooch. Shout out
I got this ring, the M ring from Wafi
like
in Atlanta, Georgia. Which y'all might know him as Jury
animated, bro.
Wafi, my boy.
I watching
I get a
anime.
little
That
piece
shit.
from Wafi here and there whenever I go to the A. I check to see what he got. This came from Pristine. It's that big boy. This ring like 20,000 right here. Got little emerald cuts in it. This ring got emerald cuts around it. And you got that big stone in the middle. It's 50 right here.
50.
Oh, wow. Big boy, Pristine. So right here, this is the Antarctica. It's the big boy. This is Pristine, called it Antarctica. This the chandelier. Yeah, I might have seen Fat Joe, DJ Khaled with this song. It's that big boy, you know.
That bitch icy.
2 million. This one was.
How much is one cost?
2 million.
That boy got 2 mil on the wrist. I don't know too much about watches, but I seen like 2 Richard Millers. I thought that was at least a mil. I don't know too much. You feel me? I ain't 2 mil on a watch is crazy though. That's crazy.
This one is after.
Hold on.
Yeah, I might have seen Fat Joe, DJ Khaled with this song. It's that big boy, you know.
How much is one cost?
2 million. This one was after I upgraded. This is called the chandelier. This is called the Antarctica because it's a little bigger. So you can see the big boy right here don't have no borders. The little one, the first one I had, the chandelier, has borders between every bracket. This is 1 out of 3. This is the first Antarctica that was made. This one is 13 out of 18. Get us the pops when he come home. Mark my words. This is the RM1103. This is gifted to me from my gumbo family. My managers, Alexis and Luca. I love them dearly. They gifted this watch to me after I had dropped the Lil Meech gumbo pins. And as you can see, this is rose gold. It's the big boy. About 450 right here.
What is the Lil Meech gumbo?
I always loved watches because they were shiny. I love diamonds. But once I really got old enough to understand them, I love them even more. Most of the watches that I buy, you know, that my big homies or everybody that lead me in the right direction, my dad, everybody tell me which watches to go get, you know, so I don't end up with something that's not a good investment. Most of all of them, Patek's, Richard Milles, and APs. Those like the best watches that all increase in value a lot. And this right here is that bad boy. This is the black AP. This is Audemars Piguet. This is my favorite watch. Not a lot of these in the world. Had to get this one. Ceramic, the finish. It's not just like a regular black, shiny finish.
Every watch this nigga's got,
it's ceramic,
got more than
easy
20
to chip. This is like top of the line. It feels like a feather. And it's like 550, almost 600,000. This was actually sourced from my Uncle Gumbo, Uncle Luca. You know, he got all the top of the line jewelers in New York. So I just get it from him. Whenever I want to go to watches that hold their value and not go for the diamonds, I call my uncle. And he always lead me in the right direction because he know everything. He got over 200 watches. Really the best watches in the world, I feel like right now. As far as Richard Mille and AP, and these are beauties. Just because you can't get your hands on them.
Niggas don't even look at their watch for time. They be looking at their phone and shit.
With, like, they accuse you of, like, dipping off on the watch?
Yeah, I couldn't really talk about it before because the case was still going on. But it was just
dipping off on the watch. You had your like legal issue with like they accused you of like dipping off on the watch.
Yeah, I couldn't really talk about it before because the case was still going on. But it was just a misunderstanding between me and the jeweler. And it got resolved. The case got dropped. You know, I'm still growing, I'm still learning, but, you know, it wasn't nothing to how people were trying to make it seem like. But, you know, stuff happened. It got resolved. Case dropped.
Don't say too much.
Pristine made the 2 big boy gumbos.
That gumbo hard.
The white one and the gold one. Each about $150 a piece. 3D, got the big emeralds, the big stones in there. So Gumbo is a black-owned cannabis brand that my aunt and uncle own. Gumbo is in the Forbes, and we have a lot of different strands in the stores around the world. And their brand has touched so many different places that they're one of the biggest in the world. You know, Gumbo BMF piece coming soon. But these are carats. Yeah, these big boys right here, when I wear the Gumbos, I bring the carats out, because the Cuban too big, can't fit on these. Carats, they big boy diamonds. You ain't finna see nobody walking around with these. This shit got that big boy check. 300,000.
This nigga was stupid with the
drop that big carat money. When you wanna be that cleaner look, you wanna have that cleaner look. You don't want your neck to be hurting. Now, this just, you know, this is for the flex, but this is all trophies, you know. Yeah, I need everybody to check out BMF on Stars. You know, we about to come on every Fridays. Last season, it was every...
Alright, fuck all that promotion shit. Alright, that'll do it, y'all boys. BMF is a good show, though. Y'all boys might need to go check it out. They coming out with a new season, or the new season already out or whatever, but that's the end of the video. Check out your boy Meech. Like, comment, subscribe. Link in the bio to my Snapchat and Instagram, you feel me? Any request of video, drop it in there in my DMs. And that's it. Your boy is out. Peace.